There are multiple ways to install Joomla. First being you can download and install it locally, or you can use Joomla Launch. Go to launch.joomla.org, enter your website name, click Launch Now, and that should create an account on one of the partner VPS site, and you will be able to use Joomla something like this. Similarly, if you have your own hosting which has cPanel, you can go to cPanel, then choose one of the installer like Fantastico or Softaculous. There you will be able to install Joomla by clicking on one of the icon. Then you will find option to install by clicking on install now. Choose your domain name, folder, then name of site, description, your username, password, and finally you have to click on install button. That should lead you to dashboard that looks something like this. You can add sample data to your Joomla site by going to dashboard and scrolling to sample data section, and here you have option to choose from block sample data or multilingual sample data. Choose the block sample data by clicking on this install button, accepting the warning, okay. Now it should show you option and notification that sample data is installed and the content is now added with new articles, menu, fields, categories, etc. So we can view that by going to Joomla website and checking the front end. Here you see by default the site structure is changed. You get the menu, the header, search, then featured section, sidebar, and other additional content. Okay, yes, so there are multiple ways to add content into Joomla. So basically, okay, so if you go on dashboard, you will find there is option to add article. Similarly, you can also use content and article. So there are two ways to add article. Okay, let's go with the one on dashboard. So when you click on this particular button, you will be redirected to same section that you can access from content articles, right? Now if you want to create something new, what we can do is click new. It should open a new article section. So here you see title, so let's see right. Similarly, you can also adjust alias, right, or let it auto generate. Similarly, you have article text as well. There you have option to make it public, private, or for individual specific access levels. Then you have tags. If you have already created, you can choose them here, or you can type in. Similarly, there are version notes and notes that you can add with particular article. Okay, once you finish writing the article, you can simply click on save, or you can use save and close. You can also make sure to check the status, whether it's published or unpublished, archive, or you can trash the article as well. Simply click on save to remain on this page, or save and close to go back to dashboard. As you can see, you saved it and you're back to content article section. Here you can see your article is not featured, so you have to change that status. Okay, there are two ways to add article categories. First being, you can go to dashboard and then click on article categories, or you can go to content and then click on categories. Okay, so let's go with the content categories option. Now here you see there is default one uncategorized, right? So in order to create new, click on new. Here we have to give it a title. Let's say journal. And we can add this optional description and then simply save and close. And as you can see, category gets added here, which you can access when you write your article. You can add new media that you can use in your content by going to content, then click on media. Now here you have options to create folder, and here let's name our folder. Click on create. Right, now that folder is created. So the process was clicking on this click new folder, then typing in the name and then hitting create. Now that you have created the folder, you can click on that, or you can click from this sidebar. Okay, now here you can choose to upload image by clicking on upload button and then pointing to the image. Now this image can be used in your content within Joomla. When you want to add new item to your menu, or when you want to create new menu, you can go to dashboard, menus, and then click on manage. On this page you will find list of the menus already available, and if you want to create new, click on this new button. Now here you can name your menu. Let's name it something like demo. Okay, then description, demo of menu. Now we can use save or save and close. You can also set permissions who should have access to this menu. So if it's for private content, you can select the respective user base or keep the defaults. The defaults will make menu available to everyone, including non-logged in guests as well. Click on save and close to return to menu dashboard. Okay, if you wish to add the tags in Joomla, what you can do is go to dashboard, click on components, and then scroll to the tags. Here you have option to remove existing tags by selecting them, choosing actions. You can trash them, unpublish them, archive them. Right? Similarly, you can create new tag by clicking on new button, giving it a title. Let's say journal. Then you can add some description, journal entry. Right? Similarly, on the right side, just like article, you have to choose the option for status, choose published. Okay, by default this is selected. You can choose the access level, public, guest, registered, special, super users, so it will be accessible based on that. You can add notes, version note if there are any edits. Then you can simply save and close to come back to the dashboard. In Joomla, if you want to add new user, go to dashboard, then you can use this sidebar option for users, click manage, or you can also use this users button within dashboard. You will click manage, and here you can click new to add new user. You can add account details, name, username, password, email. You can also assign user groups, choose backend settings, accessibility settings, and API token if there is any, and at the end save and close. You will find your user here. To create redirect in Joomla, go to dashboard, then click on system, and here you will find redirect option within manage. Okay, note that redirect plugin is enabled. In case if it's not enabled, you have to go to options and then make sure that it is enabled. Okay, make sure to also check this activate advanced mode, right, and then save it. After that you can close this, come back to this page and click on new here or add new link. Either one of that would work. Now here you have to put in expired URL, then new URL where you wish to redirect, then set the status if you want to do this permanently or temporarily, then click on save and close. To remove the URL numbers, what you can do is go to system, then click on global configuration, then scroll to SEO bar, and here checkbox search friendly URLs. Also use URL rewriting, so any change you do for URL rewriting would be added to htaccess. Save and close to make the changes. In Joomla, in order to install new module, you can go to dashboard, choose modules, then you will find list of already installed modules. For new module, click on new button. Here you have bunch of already listed modules that you can click on. Let's say if it's something specific to login or feed display, click on that. Then you get to choose the title, its properties like feeds, then its status, publish or unpublished or trashed, its position where it should appear, its access and its order, and then make sure to save and close. Okay, you also need to enable the plugin if it's not enabled, so select that, go to action, click publish. In Joomla, in order to install plugin or extension, what you do is go to official Joomla site, then go for browse extension, or you can also use download and extend and then go for extension. This should take you to the same page of that extension directory. Here you can choose your plugin or module. Let's say if you go to analytics and choose plugin, right? So let's say if I choose this Google Analytics tracker and downloaded it. After downloading this, what you should do is go to dashboard, click system, then click on install extensions. Then you browse for the file and let it install. Once it installs, it shows you this tooltip that plugin is successfully installed. Now we have to go to plugin section, then we have to enable it. Select and enable. Once the plugin is enabled, save and close. Now your Google Analytics tracker plugin is activated and it is now also tracking.